Hey guys, what is going on, and welcome back to another episode of Club and Country. It's episode number 71, and for the first time ever, we've got a Tim Cup final. Yes, last season reached the Champions League final for the first time ever. This season, of course, as we know, humbled by Galatasaray in the first knockout round. And so, if we were to win something other than the Serie A this year, it would have to be this. The Tim Cup, we've done well to reach the final for the first time in the save. Of course, we got it by knocking out Roma, I should say, after overcoming the first leg defeat into fresh Sassuolo to make the Tim Cup final themselves. And as you can see, they've been runners-up 2 of the past 6 seasons in the save, and they haven't won it since the 2010-2011 season, whereas for us it's the first time Brescia have ever been in a Tim Cup final, and I want to win the domestic double so badly this season, because as we know, after the win, the 2 draws and the win in the last episode, we've practically got one hand on the title now, 4 points clear of Roma, 2 games to go, and with our games coming against Ascoli, who are already relegated, and Empoli, who are mathematically safe, I'm pretty sure we will win our 4th straight Serie A title. Just before we head into the game though, something very interesting to show you indeed. In the last episode, I briefly discussed it, how on earth had Fabio De Paoli never been called up for the Italy squad? Well, let's just say Stefano Pioli has finally got something right for the first time in his life. Yes, De Paoli has been called up for the Italy squad for the World Cup, although it is just a preliminary squad, so he might not make the official 23-man cut, but 10 Brescia players are in the 30-man preliminary squad. You got Odero, De Paoli, Vistoni, Pellegrini, Rigora, Claudio Picardi, yes, Andre Anderson, Esposito, Salcedo, and Claudio Franchi as well. I don't think all 10 will make the squad. I think Picardi's going to miss out. I think Anderson will miss out. I think one of Salcedo or Franchi will miss out. And I hate to say it, but I do think De Paoli is going to miss out as well. I think the others will stay there. But yeah, I don't think they're all going to be there. I'll be very, very surprised indeed if even 8 of our 10 are going to the World Cup, even though in my opinion they should be doing so. So first and only game today is our first ever Tim Cup final. Very excited for it as we face Sandro Tonali's Inter Milan. Of course, he captains Inter now, as we know. They're of course still going for a top 4 place, but he would love to win his first piece of silverware since leaving Brescia at club level. He's won the World Cup, he's won the Nations League, he's won the European Championship. Good stuff doing it with Italy, Sandro, but hasn't done it with Inter since he left us. He'd love to win it at the expense of his old club. There's a lot riding on this game, as you can tell, for both me and Sandro Tonali. Really looking forward to it. So into the game, as you can see, 4-1-2-3 gegenpress is our system. I've got to show you this as well. Poor Pascucci. I mean, this dude, as we know, broke his lower leg at the back end of December. Was out for 4 months. He literally came out to training last week and he twisted his ankle 2 days ago. I mean, the poor kid sets back on the training pitch, twists his ankle. Gotta feel for the guy, man. Seriously. Hence again, 4-1-2-3 gegenpress, as you can see. Couple of changes to our lineup on the back of the draw against Napoli. Marco Mola, who's our cut goalkeeper, comes in between the sticks, and the back four is now Pellegrini, Vistoni, Armin and De Paoli, with Storaro, Rigor and Gavoni through the middle. Salcedo's back in for the first time since injury on the left. Picardi's on the right, and Esposito is up top. And on the bench, you've got Oderi, Parola, Sistana, Muru, Barbieri, Mogia, Viviani, Anderson, Del Monte, Franchi, Simonetti, and Borelli as well. In fact, do you know what? No, not Borelli, because he's out of contract. But anyway, yeah, first and only game today, it is indeed Inter. Tim Cup final, me versus Sandro, Forza Brescia. Bring it. Bring it. Can't wait. Oh no, he's not in the team. He's not in the team. No. No. What? Oh, mate, he must be injured. He must surely be injured then. There's no way to leave him out for the cup final. Oh no, he's resting. He needs a rest. And they're going to rest him for the 2 games in the Serie A that are remaining. Because again, they're in 5th place right now and they need to qualify for the Champions League. And they've got the Europa League final to come as well against Manchester United. So really, Inter are willing to sacrifice silverware for a place in the Champions League. And you know why? Because they want to keep Sandro Tonali. Parma at home, Crotone away. They should win both. Oh, what? I really wanted to face Tonali in the cup final. Gutted. Absolutely gutted. But regardless, really, really important game anyway. And I'm going to say to the boys here, there's a trophy on the line. Go out there and show everyone that you're born winners. Come on. Oh, mate, honestly, you know, as I often say, like, I do my absolute very best to make the episodes as dramatic as I possibly can. And, you know, you got to remember, like, Football Manager, is one of my good friends and the GOAT of Football Manager YouTube videos, has once said, in Dr. Benji, FM is like a glorified spreadsheet, and it is, so it's so hard at times to make them dramatic, but this would have been so dramatic. Sandro versus myself here for the Tim Cup, and what a start as well. 2 minutes into the game, Salcedo back in the team, first goal since injury, but of course it was going to happen. You see at the bottom there, he's playing against his former team. That's why I threw him in despite the horrible match sharpness, because players will always play well against their former teams in FM, and for Fabio De Paoli, how fitting it is, the guy that gets the assist for the first goal in the cup final is the guy that's got more assists than anyone else in a Brescia shirt this season. So I'll say with a goal, 1-0 Brescia, perfect start. Sandro Tonali in the stands, running scared, did not want to play. He suggested to Valverde, he said before the game, I don't want to play in the cup final, boss. I don't want to play Brescia. I don't want to face them, man. I can't face my old team. I can't face my demons. 21 minutes in, Brescia have the lead as we go for a quick second here, which will really put the cat amongst the pigeons. Rigor to Salcedo, he slides through Pellegrini down left-hand side, takes it in his stride. Oh, what a goal. Luca with a goal. 2-0 Brescia, 22 minutes in, perfect start in Rome. You can't win a thing, you can't win a thing, Sandro Tonali, you can't win a thing. There's no hiding place for him. He might not be in the pitch, but everyone can see him in the stands. Brescia lead by 2, Pellegrini second of the year. You know, it really was a blessing in disguise that Emerson went to Arsenal. As much as I would have loved to have brought him back to Brescia on a permanent deal, as Salcedo could have made it free. Picardi nods it down, the chance remains alive. Pellegrini is one of the best, if not the best, Italian left-back in the game. It's Salcedo even really should have made it free and all but killed the contest 24 minutes in. Yeah, Pellegrini's like the best left-back in Italy, so it really was a blessing in disguise that Emerson went to the Emirates and we signed Luca instead. Anyway, 2-0 up, 31 minutes in. Inter need a lifeline right now because they're not even in this game. They might get it here, and they have got it as well, right on cue. Ager with the goal, first of the year, 2-1. Big swing that. We could have gone 3-0 up. Instead, the deficit is halved and is now just 1 for Inter Milan. Can't rule them out either. Can't rule them out. They're a class team, one of the best in Italy, and even without their talisman and captain Sandro Tonali, they've got the ability to battle back and get back on level terms from 2-0 down. Sebastian down left-hand side, pegs it back to our second goal scorer Pellegrini, and as Gavoni finds Terrari, the Pauli's in acres of space down the right-hand side there, and Rigora finds Stefano. Give it Fabio. With the creativity and the vision that the right-back's got, give it him. There we go. Nicola, the captain, finds him. Down the right, Fabio, taken down by Digne. He's been too good this year. The Frenchman brings him down. Penalty Brescia. You can go to the VAR stand, ref. It's a penalty all day long. I think if Fabio De Paoli does not make the World Cup squad, then honestly, it will be absolutely criminal. Like, he has been consistently great throughout the save. He's never been called up before. He's finally got it, and justifiably so. But if he doesn't make the final 23-man squad, it will be an absolute joke, man. Absolute joke. This is his best season out of 7 or 6 even, because he came into season 2. As Sebastiano drills it in to restore our 2-goal cushion, and he deserves it, no doubt about that. And number 9 with a goal, 3-1 Brescia, 6 minutes to go, lead back up to 2. Corner, Inter, they scored from 1 earlier, and they should have scored from 1 again. Patrick Cutrone at the near post heads it over as it's still 3-1, and we'll cling on to that scoreline, heads to break. Game not over yet. We've been a much better team, but Inter look dangerous from set pieces. So what I'm going to say to the boys here at the break, one quick tactical adjustment is say to them, stay on your feet. Don't give away silly fouls because they look good from dead ball situations. Second half to begin, nothing to the boys said at the break. No tactical changes other than that. 45 minutes away from our first ever Tim Cup. Don't get me wrong, if a player needs a rest, he needs a rest. Simple as that, but a cup final, that's when you're going to rest him, really? And I know the Champions League and qualifying with the Champions League is very important, but a chance for Inter to win their first Coppa Italia in 15 years, and they leave the captain out of the matchday squad? Come on, we know the truth. He was running scared. He was running scared. 3 minutes to go though, it's surely all over. I'm taking off Sebastiano as Esposito because the game is done. Brescia, Tim Cup, Coppa Italia winners for the first time in the save. Get in. And we are going to see the laggy celebrations in all their glory. Hey, there it is. Armini loves the trophy. And it's our first other honour than the Serie A. First Coppa Italia in the bag. You know, as I always say, the Cup is always like the lowest priority for me in be it FM or FIFA. I always care about the league the most in the European competition, then the domestic cup. But it's still a major honour, and of course you still want to win it. And that is our first ever in the save. Delighted with that. And I said as well, we got knocked out by Galatasaray in the Champions League. I said, in order for this season to not be a failure, we had to win a domestic double. The Serie A, a 4th straight, that's great. That's really, really impressive, but it wouldn't be good enough in my book. We had to win the Coppa Italia for the first time, and we've done so. The most surprising thing to me is the fact that half the ground is bloody empty in the cup final. Where is everyone? Is it social distancing? I mean, what is going on here? Cup final and the stadium's half empty. Ridiculous. But I'm going to passionately say to the boys, though, as you can see, congratulations, enjoy these moments, you deserve it. And buzzing to get the win where once again Fabio was superb, winning a penalty and getting the assist for the early Salcedo goal as well. So that's it then, our first Cup 1 of the save, buzzing with that. And I think it's safe to say I questioned it, but in my opinion now, we are the best team in Italy. No doubt about that. I mean, don't get me wrong, like, we definitely aren't, like, clearly the best team in Italy. So when I say no doubt about that, I do believe it's true. It's not like we're head and shoulders above any team. But yeah, I'd say now 4 straight Serie A titles. Oh, I'm saying 4 straight Serie A titles like it's happened. It's not happened just yet, so maybe I should stop jinxing myself. But now our first ever Tim Cup as well. And this was like the first time, apart from last season, I guess, we were knocked out by Crotone in the first round. We really took it seriously. The other seasons, we weren't really bothered, whereas this year we were. But yeah, first ever Tim Cup delight with that. Have I moved up in the favoured personnel list? I have indeed. I was previously an icon, but now I'm the second biggest icon at the club. Sebastiano is a legend now. Wow, that's, I think, one of the quickest times I've ever seen an active player become a legend. But let's be honest here, if anyone deserves it, he's him. And as for De Paul, he's still the only player on the favoured personnel. As I said before, I really do believe in FM it's a bit too difficult to see players get on the favoured personnel. Like, how has Armini not become a favoured personnel yet? It's just pretty strange. But that was this episode of Club and Country, guys. Big fan, you fortunate if you have enjoyed. If you did, then please do drop a like. Much love to you all. Have a fantastic day, and I'll see you for the season finale of Club and Country, our final 2 Serie A games. We just need 1 win against Ascoli away and Empoli at home for our 4th straight Serie A title very soon.